let's just check the framing for the boxes.
I feel like I want to be right here.
No problem. I think you got to do what you got to do. I follow you.
Is this a problem, though?
No.
It's generally easier to write for people who are performers, who have a stage character established. When they get up on stage every night, stand-up comics or singers or dancers, they know who they are. When Billy Crystal gets up on stage or Whoopi Goldberg gets up on stage, there's a Billy Crystal character. He's been doing it in concerts for years. But when you get an actor, when you get Mel Gibson or Nick Cage, I mean, these are all wonderful actors, but they never appear as themselves. It's hard to write for that unless you know who they are. It's hard to just give them a personality. Oftentimes, actors, Johnny Depp comes to mind, he's a wonderful actor, but he inhabits every character he plays. And every time he tries to do one of these shows, he gets petrified because there's no Johnny Depp.
To give the award for Best Art Direction, please welcome Sandra Bullock.
הכוכבים הגדולים יגיעו לחזרות רק יומיים לפני הטקס. הזמן שלהם יקר מדי. בינתיים מקבלים את הפרס הגדול שחקנים אלמונים. הפרס הוא $200 ליום, ארוחת צהריים, והתקווה שמישהו מעשרות אנשי הטלוויזיה והקולנוע ישים אליהם לב.
Now the night of the show, people see on the bottom of the screen the musical director with the earphones. What they don't know is that in this ear is the director calling all of the things, right? And backstage during the course of the night, there will be 700 people. Now, if the director wants to talk to me, Bill, we're not going to do item 17. We're going to go right to item 18 because we're running late or because we can't find someone backstage, whatever the reason. So I have a foot pedal. I hit the foot pedal, and I can talk back to the director. He's talking to me, and I can talk back to him. Now, if I want to talk to the musicians, I have to have another foot pedal for just the musicians. Why? Because this microphone can't be open all the time. Because if it's open, the orchestra's playing, and we're going everyone else's headsets that are working on the show. Can't have that, so I need a foot pedal, right? So one pedal is for the director, the other pedal is for the musicians, and then if my monitor goes down or if I have other kinds of problems in the pit, I have another foot pedal for engineering.
Ladies and gentlemen, Al Pacino.
And the Oscar goes to, for this rehearsal only, Fargo.
Stand by, ready, 3-3.
Thank you for your wonderful reception of this film. First, I would really like to thank our director.
If the person talks longer than 40 seconds, now someone gets nervous in the truck.
To Francis McDormand.
They're talking too long. And I can hear, get rid of him, get him off the air, and other things that I can't tell you. So I'm getting a little nervous about that. Then when the director says, get ready, music, we're going to play him off, we're going to play him off. Now, what that means is the director has to coordinate that. If he's on a tight shot, and this person's going to talk and thank everyone they ever met in their entire life.
For that, I'm quite
Single shot, and she's really talking. Ready, music. The music is written that begins very quiet. They're talking, and when I was 17, this person, the music begins. The camera's going to go like that. And when he goes to the high shot, camera 8, let's say, boom.
Please welcome.
The music gets really big. And then they go to another podium.
Awards for directing and producing.
This other person is still talking.
Such a...
Mr. Mel Gibson.
And people are saying, no, come with us, come with us.
And cue him.
The Oscar goes to...
Yeah, by boxes.
For this rehearsal only, Fargo, Joel Cohen for Fargo.
Oh, there she is. There she is. Right there. Right in front of you. That's right. That's right. That's right.
Wow, how very exciting. First, let me thank all the wonderful, wonderful people.
In this kind of a genre, you listen to the speeches. When I go up there and I win, In all probability, I'm going to thank, if we know the history of these shows, my mother, my father, my agent, the producer. But you know, there's one man that's been very influential in my life and put me here today, if it wasn't because of him. Now, I've got 6 guys out there, I'm going, who's he talking about? Who's he talking about? That's me in the booth going, who's he talking about? Who could it be? Read his bio, read his bio. Well, he was influenced by Sir Laurence Olivier. Is Laurence Olivier? Yes, he's in the back. Go get Laurence Olivier. And about the time he says, and that man is Laurence Olivier, bam, I cut it in, there's Laurence Olivier. And I go, yes! I lead a sober life today, almost 9 years. For a good period of my rock and rolling, you know, the woman I was with said to me in the limousine one night, when you get done with your cupcakes and your booze and your partying, let me know, because then you'll be ready to do serious work. It was like somebody had pounded a stake in my heart, because they had said to me, you have a malady. Reported to my boys and my troops, they didn't see stuff, they came back, they didn't fulfill their accomplishment. I want to line my tanks up, I want to make a fast blitzkrieg on them, and I want to just take out at least a mile that I can move the whole front in, right off the bat. Act 1 is a mile of territory with enemy tanks laid in there. 2 MiGs at 10 o'clock, go get them. Flank left, flank right, they're coming in from here. We need to take them out, we need to take them out.
Take the challenge. I will do it. You hear that? I had a challenge today. I will do this whole clean. The choreographer, old man like me, will do it clean from beginning to the end.
You can do
Watch, we will do it.
It's jump. All right. You're not doing that.
Well, it's television time, and time is money in television. It's a lot of money that's being spent here. It came in at 320 something. I got it down to 311, then I got down to 306. I'm looking to get rid of 2 seconds.
When my children were 4 or 5 years old, I got caught up with how exciting Hollywood was, so I told my wife, we're going to stay here a little while. And we had no money because I didn't want to go back to playing in a nightclub anymore. And the short story is that I did a film called Harry and Tonto, which the film editor went to do another movie called W.W. and the Dixie Dance Kings with John Avildsen directing. And they wanted me to do the music, but the studio didn't want me to do the music, so I didn't do it. But then they went on to do a little movie called Rocky, and they asked 2 other composers to do it. And there was not enough money, so those composers said, no, I don't want to do it. Then they remembered me, and my bicycle, and my Corvair from riding around. And I said, yeah, I'll do it. I'd love to do it. I have to do it. This is the house that Rocky built.
Yeah?
Well, yeah. Before Rocky, there was no money. Then after Rocky, there was a house, and a boat, and a car, and motorcycles, things like that.